Check. Yes, sir. Good evening, dear friends. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know this.
What?
Open your own page.
Yeah.
This one.
Yes.
So,
This one.
yeah, choose one.
The Roger one.
Hey, you wait outside.
The Roger one, sir.
You forgot. Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here, yeah, reading opening. There is title. You read. Choose one. Choose one. And after that, closing. Got it?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Good
Good evening, dear friends. My name is Fahira Kamila Hafsa. I study English at UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about the most important thing. Roger thought he was all prepared for his dinner party last night. He had sent invitations to his boss and all the people at the office. He had looked through several cookbooks and had found some very interesting recipes. He had even gone all the way downtown to buy imported fruit, vegetables, and cheese, which he needed for his dinner. However, as Roger's doorbell rang and his guests arrived, he realized that he had forgotten to turn on the oven. Roger felt very foolish. He couldn't believe what he had done. He thought he was all prepared for his dinner party, but he had forgotten to do the most important thing. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now put your book on there.
Okay.
Speaking about
The Jamaican boxing team? Okay, sir.
competition.
Okay.
Speak up. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Jadi Hira,
Good evening, dear friends. My name is Fahira Kamil Hafsa. I study English at UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell you about the Jamaican basket team, amazing athletes from a Caribbean island. An unusual group of athletes arrived in Calgary, Canada for the 1988 Winter Olympic Games, the Jamaican basket team. Many people were surprised. How could the Caribbean island of Jamaica have a basket team? Jamaica doesn't have any snow. The Jamaican athletes had never competed in the Winter Olympics before. In fact, most of them hadn't ever been on a bobsled or seen snow before they began to prepare for the Olympic event. But by the time the team members arrived in Calgary, they had trained hard for their first Olympic event. They had been runnings and with trainings in Jamaica. And they had gone to a training center in Lake Placid, New York. Unfortunately, they had poor equipment and their bobsled partial out during training. They didn't do well in the Olympics. Most people were sure they had seen the Jamaican bobsled team for the first and last time. But the team didn't give up. They had lost, but they had been in the Olympics. And the team wanted to go back and compete again. The team went to a special training center in Germany. They trained there 4 to 8 hours a day. By the time the team arrived at the 1994 Olympic Winter Games in Norway, the team had become a much stronger bobsled team. They had practiced for years. And they were also very famous because of a movie about the team whose runnings had been on the theater around the world. The team came At the 1994 game, the team came in 14th in the 4-person boxed event, and they placed 10th in the 2-person event. The team had done the impossible. They had competed well in the Olympics, and they had won the hearts of fans around the world. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Right. Here are now some questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your full name?
My full name is Fahira Kamila Hafsa.
One to five.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. Where you go to school?
I go to MTSN 5 Jakarta, sir.
Right. Tell about your
Good evening.
yeah, yes, answer.
Okay. When I got into MTSN 5, nobody was surprised. I had been practicing my public speaking and keeping my grades for months. I had been following competitions and collecting certificates, and I had been practicing for my scope and my skill. Fortunately, my skill improved from then. MTSN 5 is my dream school, and I deserve to get into it. After all, I had been preparing for it for a long time.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, pardon?
Yes.
Yes, MTSN 5.
So what's
I had to make an important decision recently. I was following a student council election, and I had to go there. So the first one, I had to pick what to wear. First, I pick out a nice denim jacket there. Next, I pick out a nice olive green suit. But finally, I choose to wear a nice blue jacket. I think I made the right decision. I'm glad I didn't choose the blue jacket and the olive green jacket. I think wearing the blue jacket was the right thing to do.
so what's the most
I had to, the most important thing, I had to look nice for the first impression of the student council member. Pardon? About my look? Well, I choose 3 items out of my outwear, and I decided to wear one of them. I would like to show off my skill to them, so they'll know that I have the skills at this one selection. Well, I like to draw, and I like to make poetry, especially.
So what's your
My mother always tells me to stop overplaying my phone. She knows that she thinks that playing phone over time isn't nice. I know that, but I still keep on playing phone over time. It's just a habit I just can't break.
okay. What is something you want to do?
I went to an Attack on Titan pop-up store yesterday. I was looking for a hoodie. So I looked through the entire selection of hoodie and picked out a nice that I really liked. First, I picked out a nice denim jacket, but when I tried it on, it was too big for me. Next, I picked out a brown attractive jacket, but when I tried it on, it wasn't my style. Finally, I picked out a nice really perfect olive green hoodie. And it seemed to fit perfectly. I was so happy that I had gotten my hoodie and paid the item and walked home feeling very happy. I was happy, especially the item was on sale and I had only paid 50% of the sale. But my happiness didn't last long. When I got home, I realized that there was a hole at the side of the hoodie and the color was ruined. So the next day, I took it and I bring it back to the store, expecting to have a refund from the item. However, the people at the store didn't get me a refund because the item was on sale and there was a sign that saying all items are final. I was so disappointed and I couldn't do anything about it. So next time, I will be carefully choosing my item and I'll read all the signs. Yes, sir.
Where were you born?
Pardon?
Where were you born?
I was born in Jakarta.
Right. Where is the English?
I studied English at oxfordutomo.
Now, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you think teenagers leaders?
So, based on my experience, I learned that the people on my age couldn't speak English because they were learning it from only books and references without really speaking it. And the teachers at some schools really only teach it from the book and not applying it to a real life conversations. So I thought it was the reason why the teenagers in Jakarta cannot fully speak English.
Yeah. What's your opinion? What do you think?
Yes, in my opinion, it was the reason why they couldn't speak English. Like they didn't have the experience to speak the language. They only learned from the books, and the teachers was also teaching it without applying it to a real conversation.
Yes. You are right about the teaching method.
Yes, sir.
Why?
Maybe I didn't hear that.
Why? What do you think? Means what you can see, what you can say.
I think I have misheard about the question.
Yes. Uh,
Yes,
okay,
sir.
ready ya? Saya PSC, ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Saya PSC laundromat.
Laundromat. Laundromat. LAUNDROMAT. Laundromat.
Technology.
Technology. TECHNOLOGY. Technology. Customers. Customers. CUSTE. I'm sorry. CUSTEMURS. Customers.
Your full name.
Fahira Kamila Hamzah. FAKHIRA KAMILAH HAFSAH. Fahira Kamila Hamzah. Oxfordutomo. Oxfordutomo.
Yes, thank you, Hira.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Okay, sir. So may I?
Wait outside.
Oh yeah.
And let you.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Call anak. Yes. Yes.
What's that?
All right.
What happens? Oh,
That's what I think.
alhamdulillah.
How much if you got back to what?
Oh no. Yes, sir.
Okay. Check out.
Check, sir. Check.
How was the test recorder?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Open your book page. Speak normally, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Open your book page.
Okay.
Okay, good. Choose one.
Yes.
Open it. Save the title. Read it. And process. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Alright, ready? Talk to you. You may start now.
Good evening, dear friends. My name is Faiz Pradana. I study English at UTOMO. In this special occasion, I will tell you all about the important things. Roger was all prepared for his dinner party last night. He had sent invitation to his boss and all the people at the office. He had looked through several cookbooks and had found some very interesting recipes. He had even gone all the way downtown to buy imported fruit, vegetables, and cheese, which he needed for his dinner. However, as soon as Roger's doorbell rang and his guest arrived, he realized that he had forgotten to turn on the oven. Roger felt very foolish. He couldn't believe what he had done. He thought he was all prepared for his dinner party, but he had forgotten to the most important thing. Thank you very much, your friends.
Next. Put the book there. Okay, ready? Okay, to the camera.
Jamaican.
Okay. Remember, open it. Speak up. Process. Got it?
Yes, sir. I get it.
Yeah.
Good evening, dear friends. My name is Faiz Pradana. I study English at UTOMO. In this special occasion, I would like to tell about the Jamaican basketball team. Jamaican basketball team, amazing athletes from a Caribbean island. Unusual group of athletes arrived in Calgary, Canada for the 1988 Winter Olympic Games. Jamaican basketball team. Many people were surprised. How could the Caribbean island have a basketball team? Jamaica doesn't have any snow. The Jamaican athletes had never competed in the Winter Olympics before. In fact, most of them hadn't ever been in a bucket or seen snow before they began to prepare for the Olympics. But by the time the team members arrived in Calgary, they had trained hard for their first Olympic event. They had been running and weight training in Jamaica. Then they had gone to a training center in Lake Placid, New York. Unfortunately, they had poor equipment, and their bodies crashed a lot during training. They didn't do well in the Olympics. Most people were sure they had seen the Jamaican basketball team for the first and the last time. But the team didn't give up. They had lost, but they had been in the Olympics. They they wanted to go back and compete again. The team went to a special training center in Germany. They trained they trained there for 8 hours a day. By the time these athletes arrived at the 1994 Olympics Games Winter in Norway, they had the Jamaican basketball team. They had become much stronger basketball team. They they had practiced for a year, and they were also very famous because a movie about the team. Cool Runnings had been in theater around the world the year before. At the 1994 games, the team came in the 14th in the four-person basket event. The the team and they placed 10 in the two-person event. They the team had done the impossible. They had competed well in the Olympics, and they had won a hearts of fans around the world. Thank you very much, dear friends.
Okay. Uh,
That's all.
what's your full name?
My full name is Faiz Pradana Putra.
Where you go?
I go to 52 junior. I go to 52 senior high school.
Okay. So tell us your focus.
My accomplishment. I want taekwondo when I won taekwondo competition last month. Everybody was surprised. I had been practicing every day after school, and I had been practicing. I had been swimming every Sunday. I had been taking vitamins for several months and eating whole foods, and prep I had been jogging every day after school. I realized I I des- I deserve to win the competition. I, uh, uh, Thank you very much, dear friends.
So you think you deserve
Yes, sir.
to win the competition.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell about your most important thing.
The most important thing, uh, I think I told
Okay.
uh, I I think I have been preparing for, for my school test.
Okay. Tell about your
My uh,
okay. Uh, tell about something important.
uh, last month I have gone to
There was something important. Do you have it?
Yes, I have.
So, what do you think your
Uh, I my bad. My parents always tell me to stop eating junk food. They think eating junk food is unhealthy for me. I know that, but I still keep on eating junk food. I want to stop, but I can't. Eating junk food is my habit. I just can't break. Thank you very much. Yes,
how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Random questions.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you think teenagers who does
Pardon me, sir.
So, what do you think teenagers who does
In my opinion, teenagers who don't speak English um, is 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 very 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 well, very very bad, sir. Yeah, because uh, uh, if you want to work or something else, you must speak English. You can speak English. You you have to speak English, sir. Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm afraid. You know what?
Mm.
I'm afraid. I don't know what. Your opinion for yourself. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
For instance.
I study English at oxfordutomo. Of course.
Okay, now spelling ya.
Yes.
Saya spell say uh
Training. TRANANG. Training. Technology. 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 Calgary. CLAGARY. My full Faiz Pradana. FAIZPRADANAPUTRA. Faiz Pradana Putra. Oxfordutomo. OXFORDUTOMO. Oxfordutomo.
Yeah.
Easy, sir.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Pradana.
You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay, good luck to you. So,
Thank you, sir.